As we engage with the Shibarium beta and wait for the launch of the actual Shibarium, Shytoshi, the Shiba Inu dev lead, has issued an important warning to the Shiba Inu community. If you are a Shiba Inu holder, this warning is one that you have to heed, so make sure to keep watching this video. Disclaimer. Getting right into it, Shytoshi has been really active on Telegram responding to people's questions, and even though he hasn't necessarily mentioned anything concrete, especially about when Shibarium will be launched, the fact that he has been active seems to be enough for now. However, more recently he posted something concrete in the form of a warning for the Shiba Inu community, so you already know that we need to pay attention. Here's what he posted. Any new token claiming to be created by the Shib team is false, and you should do your own research before purchasing. Obviously, this is a serious warning that every single person that holds any amount of Shib needs to take seriously. If Shytoshi is posting it himself in the Telegram group, it has to mean that there have been malicious actors trying to swindle people out of their hard-earned money. It's not far-fetched, really. The bigger and more profitable Shiba Inu gets, the more scams the community will experience, especially with a community as loyal and supportive as the Shiba Inu community. These malicious actors must know how willing the Shiba Inu community is to support and even push any project launched by the Shiba Inu dev team. So the scammers are trying to take advantage of this and take advantage of unsuspecting people. Even the admin of the channel, Ragnar Shib, had to emphasize that right now only 3 tokens exist in the Shiba Inu ecosystem: Shib, Bone, and Leash. Any other token that you see being advertised is not from Shiba Inu, at least not yet. This is why, like Shytoshi mentioned, it is important to do your own research before making any kind of financial commitment. If you do your own research, you would know whether or not the dev team decides to launch a new token. In this case, doing your own research would involve making sure to only get information on Shiba Inu from official Shiba Inu social media handles and channels. There is only one Shiba Inu Twitter handle, one official Bone Twitter page, and one Shibarium page. And then there is Shytoshi's own page as well. Stick with those pages, and this channel as well, and you won't have issues with misinformation. This might also be the best time to remind you to keep your private keys safe and not share it with people. Also, you want to be careful about clicking random links, as scams can happen that way. If it is an official freebie, you will see it announced by any or all the official Shiba Inu channels. If you found this really valuable, please drop a comment and share this video with friends. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, thus helping me to keep increasing the quality of the videos. Moving on from that, what would you do if you missed out on a chance to make up to $1 billion? Well, while you might be thinking about what you might do, someone else has already lived the reality. Back when Shib was just launched and was trading with as many zeros as possible, a number of people decided to take a chance on the token, investing different amounts of money into the project. Not too long after it was launched, Shib added another zero, scaring many of those initial investors into pulling out their tokens. Some others decided to leave their money where it was though, and ended up coming into hundreds of millions and even billions when Shib dropped up to 5 zeros a couple of months later. And the people who removed their investment earlier were left regretting that they did. There's one particular investor that belongs to the Regret Club, and he might still be in regret because he actually missed out on a lot. In fact, some say that he might have had the biggest loss of all time. At the time when he made his investment, he spent a whopping $2,000 to purchase 25 trillion Shib tokens. If this person had held on to their tokens, they would have definitely been one of the largest Shib whales in the market right now. Even more, they could have made up to $1 billion when Shib hit its all-time high. What's even more sobering about this story is that things started to turn around for Shib positively just a week after this investor sold his tokens at a loss. Can you imagine being in that position? You were lucky enough to get in early, but just didn't have the patience to hold on till things got really profitable. And if he had decided to get back in when Shib's price was high, well, it would have been a lot more expensive for him. The investor took to YouTube to share his story, saying that, "I just got a message from a couple of mates and they told me that Shiba Inu has gone up 67 million% since January. At the time, I put $2,000 into it and I left it for a couple of weeks. It went down and I sold it for a loss. It turns out that would now be worth $1 billion if I hadn't sold it. Now, how to live with that? Sad story, isn't it? Now, you probably heard about this story and know the details of what happened. And if you do, you are probably wondering why I am sharing it. Well, it might have something to do with the state of SHIB's price so far. But before we get into that, this channel has a daily giveaway of 100,000 SHIB. For a chance to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment below #ShibaInu. Good luck! While Shiba Inu has thankfully not added a new zero, it hasn't exactly been pumping like crazy. So it is possible that some people are discouraged and probably even considering selling off their tokens. Now, I'm not trying to help you decide what to or not to do with your SHIB tokens. It remains your duty to determine that. However, you might want to consider stories like that and wonder how long it would take you to move on from the regrets if you missed out on a price pump if something like that happened. That said, please remember that this is not financial advice. Make sure to do your own research before making any financial commitments. As you're trying to make that decision, you might want to consider what an early Bitcoin investor just said about SHIB. The investor that I'm talking about here is Da Vinci Jeremy, a very popular Bitcoin holder and enthusiast. And he recently took to TikTok to talk about his crypto collection. He mentioned that he owns Bitcoin, Ethereum, SHIB, and a number of other tokens, which already tells you that he considers SHIB a good investment. But more than that, he also said something about selling off his Cardano tokens to buy even more SHIB. Now, this is not the first time that Jeremy is showing any kind of support for SHIB. Earlier in the year, someone asked him what altcoin they should spend their USDT on, and Jeremy replied with SHIB. Now, I must say that his reply wasn't the most enthusiastic. However, there are hundreds of altcoins in the market right now. So whether or not his reply was enthusiastic, the fact that he even gave SHIB as a recommendation shows that he sees something valuable in the token. Well, he isn't exactly some kind of expert or professional in all things crypto. But back in 2013, he urged people to buy Bitcoin at a time when buying it wasn't considered a smart financial decision. People who listened to him ended up smiling to the bank, and many people in the crypto community have been paying attention to the things he says since. Now that he seems to be shining the light on SHIB, some people in the crypto community might start to consider the token legitimate, which could see the Shiba Inu community expand in the coming days and months. That said, I must remind everyone at this point that I am not giving financial advice. I am not trying to convince you to keep, sell, or buy your tokens. I'm just presenting information. It's up to you to make your financial decisions. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.